Hai semuanya, welcome back di YouTube channel saya, Behind the Chef. Di episode ini, saya masih di Turki bersama Chef Sezai. Dan kita masih explore Istanbul, salah satu kota di dunia yang kaya akan sejarah, dengan posisi dan letaknya yang unik antara timur dan barat, baik secara geografis dan budaya. Kalian mesti simak obrolan saya ini, karena banyak hal menarik tentang sejarah di Turki ini. Dan pastinya seru banget. Okay, Chef, what I see here is we are actually at a very nice and beautiful place, right?
Indeed.
Historic-wise and also from a religious point of view,
Historic,
right?
religion and cultural ways, yes,
Yeah,
correct, yes,
yeah.
correct. We are in the center of Istanbul, and back then is the center of the world. When Sultan Mehmed the Conqueror at 1453, he conquered the city, he made Istanbul a capital city, and he changed the name from Constantinople to Istanbul. And they used to use the name Constantiniye, which is the Turkishification of the Constantine name.
Okay.
Yeah. Until the 19th century, when Mustafa Kemal Atatürk stopped delivering letters, that if you write Constantinople on the address,
Yeah.
they will not deliver they will not
Okay.
deliver, so you have to write Istanbul, and that's how the Istanbul name came to mind to everybody. So this
okay.
is the story of how they changed the name.
Okay.
In terms of historical place of it, as you look at on the left side, of course, the beautiful Hagia Sophia is built as a church. And 19th century, it changed from when Sultan Mehmed conquered it, he turned it to a mosque.
Yeah.
But at the 19th century, Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, he said, this is not a church, this is not a mosque, this is a museum. So they kept it as a museum. Even at the 60s, when the Pope was here,
Yes.
he tried to kneel down to pray.
Yeah.
But our minister, he held his hand nicely. He told him, Your Highness, with all the respect, this is not a place of worship. This is a museum. I request you not to kneel.
Okay.
So that's
okay.
how he prevented a moral
Yes.
kind of catastrophe,
actually.
basically,
Okay, very
in
nice,
that.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and Mustafa Kemal Atatürk kept that as a museum until recent few years back. Erdogan has changed it again to the mosque.
To a mosque.
The president,
Okay,
yes.
okay.
Yeah. On the right side, of course, the centerpiece of the Islamic time of Sultan Mehmed Mosque. This is the Blue Mosque. The reason it's called Blue Mosque because of the ceramics inside is all blue. I'm sure you have seen it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. The
Yes.
experience sampai lupa kacamata di dalam.
Oh ya, and it was beautiful. Kita sholat tadi di dalam ya, dan sampai saya ketinggalan kacamata karena sangat fascinated di dalamnya, arsitekturnya, interiornya luar biasa, isinya. Lalu karena cuman mikir rekaman, jadi kacamata ketinggalan. Keluar lupa kacamatanya. Ternyata Chef Sezai masuk lagi, kok dia bisa ketemu. Saya tadi masuk nggak ketemu ya, gimana?
Aku bismillah, you lupa bismillah.
Betul, kayaknya gitu. Betul ya.
Yeah. Well, this is the beauty about this. What do you call? It really mesmerizes you.
Yeah.
I mean, when we entered to the garden, to the terrace, you felt already how the breeze, right?
It's very cooling.
Yeah.
It was very cooling. It was not as hot as
No,
here,
no,
standing
no.
here.
And here it's only like 20
it was
meters
very
away.
natural. And you told me a story earlier about the sound
Yes,
inside.
yes,
Maybe
correct.
You can explain.
Of course, the
probably.
sound effect is when the architect was building it. Another architect who didn't get the contract was complaining to the Sultan. So telling him, it's taking too long, your architect is not working well, he's smoking shisha inside the dome. So the Sultan gets furious and he walked to him, and he walked to the masjid, and yet he saw the guy in the middle of the dome actually having shisha. And he get very mad at him. It's like, my architect, what are you doing? While he is walking towards him. But when he arrived to him, he saw that there is no tobacco or charcoal on the shisha, on the water pipe. So the Sultan was asking for this, and the architect turned to him, he said, my Sultan, with all the respect, I'm trying the echo of the dome. So that's why here the imam doesn't use microphone. So absolutely you can sit in every corner and you can get the sound of it, the voice of the imam from every corner of the mosque with no microphone. And that's the beauty of it. That's how the dome is done very, very beautifully.
And that was how many years ago?
That was almost like 500 over here. So
without
it's
any
technology, without
right?
any technology,
You
correct.
see?
So these are the things that
That's what
they've
you call
been done.
skill.
Skill, yes, and knowledge.
And
Using the
knowledge.
water pipe for echo.
Exactly.
Beautiful.
Excellent. Nice.
All right. And in the Ottoman Empire time, you had your hat. You see the white hat.
Yeah, covered like.
Yeah. Do you know
like
what is
turban,
that?
but
Yeah,
this is the
but,
head.
but
yeah.
that is the kafan.
So,
That's your
okay.
kafan.
Okay.
So especially when you are high rank, you have it always on your head.
Okay.
Because when the Sultan calls you after midnight, there is two things. Either he's going to reward you or either he's going to take your head.
Sure.
There is nothing in between. No small chit chat talk. I was bored. Let's come to talk. No.
Yeah.
So that's why they will have their hat, the big one. Yeah.
So
you
in
see
case,
it here. In case they kill you, if
Then
in case the
already-
Sultan gonna kill you, so you have your kafan is on your head, carried with you, because in Islam we believe that is the closest thing to us.
Yeah.
So that's why we are ready for it all the time. Unlike other nations, they brag, oh, I don't want to die. We don't have that things as a Muslim.
Yeah.
We are ready to die because we're going to meet with our God and with our Prophet.
Yeah.
So we are happy to die.
Yeah.
You know, we are expecting, not happy,
Yeah.
but we are expecting to
Yeah.
die, and we are happy in a sense, you know. So when he called him, he was saying Astaghfirullah al-Azim, and he was already doing his prayer because the Sultan is calling him 2 a.m. in the morning into the war tent. Which 2 years they've been trying to make it and it didn't happen, and the commander is like said, okay, this is my time. He already said goodbye to his wife and everything, and he was making shahada and he putting his turban going to the Sultan. When he went to the Sultan already put the table and he said, I saw a dream, this is what you're going to do. And the guy was like, oh, I'm still getting goosebumps, you know. So even this is in the movie actually, is played in the Conquest 1453.
Okay.
Is the movie, you can actually watch it with subtitle.
Yeah.
So there where they have decided, since they cannot cross the ships from the sea because there was the chains.
Yes.
And if they cross it actually, they can conquer Istanbul. So what he did is in the Galata Tower, they were not Orthodox, they were not Christians, they were other tribes.
Yeah.
So Sultan Mehmed dealt with them in a sense. He gave them money. He told them, okay, you have to hush.
Yeah.
Until for 1 month, and then after that you can say whatever you want to say. He cleared behind the Galata Tower, which it cannot be seen from Istanbul by naked eye or binocular.
see.
He cleaned the jungle.
I see.
So when you look from Istanbul, Constantine, you see the jungles.
Yeah.
But behind them, he cleaned all the trees. And what he did with the trees are usually, they were there with the pine trees.
Yes,
so they are
yes.
straight and
Yeah,
round.
yeah.
So he cut them, he make them the round one, the stump, he used it to roll the ships over
From the other side.
from the other side on the bukit, on the hill.
Yeah, on the hill, yeah.
So what he did is he brought 400 bulls and 1,000 people to pull first ship up.
Oh, wow.
But what he did is the second one is the intelligence of him as a commander at that age. When he bring the ship up, when he bring it down here, he holds it here and he tied the first ship to the ship below. So he rolled this ship down,
So it
and then
pulls
this
it
ship,
up,
it
the
pulls
other
it
pulls
up
that,
and
pulls the other one, yeah.
pulls it up. In
Yeah.
the morning when they woke up, the Istanbul people, Constantine people, when they woke up,
All the
they
ships
see all the ships in front of
of
their
them,
door.
yeah.
That's where they know they lost everything, and that's the day actually he won the war and conquered Istanbul. Yes, and
I
he
see.
entered. He make a new door, because in his dream also told, shown by Rabbana, don't enter from the Christian door.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he
I will
created
give
new
you a
door.
direction. You open one door, one gate there. So he opened a new gate from there, and instantly today it's called the New Gate.
Okay.
That because of his conquered this
Okay.
place, and he entered from a door that he made as a Muslim.
Nah, lihat kan?
Sejarahnya.
Saya banyak belajar hari ini, pasti kalian juga. Jadi sangat menarik dan sangat edukatif. Wow.
So yeah,
Okay,
this is a guy. Kalau sekarang kita lihat anak zaman sekarang umur 20 tahun, celananya masih bisa lihat celana dalamnya, kanjeng di sini itu 19 tahun udah unconquerable city.
Iya, conquerable city ya.
And you have to see one thing, kalau dia pas itu, kalau dulu kan war-nya masih ada gentleman.
Ya, betul.
They ask you to surrender.
Yes.
When you don't surrender, then the war happens.
Yeah.
So Emperor Constantine and Sultan Mehmed on their horses,
They met, ya.
they met. Of course they met with their commanders besides them. So Sultan Mehmed asked him, Emperor, I do not want to spill blood. Yeah, you're already surrendered, and I will take your city with the help of Allah, with the help of my God.
Yeah.
And he told him, you can do whatever you want. This is everyone also tried before. Even your father tried before.
Yeah,
And
it's true,
He told him, don't worry about my father. I didn't come here to take revenge on my father. I come here to conclude my prophet words.
Okay.
And Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, one day Istanbul will be conquered.
Yeah.
The commander who conquers it, what a beautiful commander. And his soldier, what a beautiful soldier. His meaning from here is the people who was in this war, they will go to Jannah.
Okay.
By the promise of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yeah. So that's how he told him that I'm not here for the revenge of my father. I am here to conclude the words of my Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Okay.
When you enter inside the Hagia Sophia, you will see the tablet there actually is written that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam words, the commander who conquers it, what a beautiful commander, and his soldier, what a beautiful soldiers.
People,
yeah. So it's actually written there, and these are from the verses that hadith of Islam. It's there. It's the words that's spoken by Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Gitu.
Menarik dan sangat interesting ya. Belajar.
So generasi sekarang kerja pinter, kerja keras dua-duanya, jangan pilih satu. Jangan santai. Orang 19 tahun yang conquer the unconquerable city, man. Come on.
Bisa. Wow, I'm overwhelmed. What a great story. Sangat menarik ya. Dari sejarah Istanbul, ayo kita balik lagi makan-makan. Di next episode, saya mau ajak kalian untuk kulineran lagi di Turki. So, stay tune. Dan sekarang, saya pamit dulu. Saya Chef Degan. I'm out.